What's up, guys? It's Dust here, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we went around dealing with a bunch of prankster comets, as well as doing everything that we could at the Space Jump Galaxy. I did not mean to do that. This time, we're gonna head back out of the fountain. As we learned last time, there is now a new Hungry Luma here. So this one wants 400. Same thing as the last one. Luckily, we still have plenty. There we go. Transform, and we get the Sling Pod Galaxy. Let's head on over. A very sticky situation. Yeah, I remember this one. You see, it's very reminiscent of the Space Junk Galaxy, as we did just learn this mechanic last episode. But now, we have a lot more projectiles in our way, such as these cannonballs. And if you miss, guess where you're ending up? Yeah, I recommend bringing a good amount of 1-ups for this level. The fact I didn't even make the first sling really says a lot and gives me a great omen for how this is going to go. Because not only do you need to avoid the obstacles, you also need to make sure your angle is just right. Because if you miss in the slightest, you're going in the black hole. Now, there we go. Now we want to go to that one. No, come on! At least we got the 1-up, but damn it. That one's really hard to line up. It's so far, and it's such a weird angle. Can I get any of the ones back there? No. Okay. I need to be closer to get all those ones. Alright, here we go. Try this again. Like I've said, again, I'm not great at this game. You're probably going to see me die a lot here. I'm not very good with looking at angles in a 3D perspective. So like that, maybe? No! Come on! Same thing! Oh boy, I'm going to be here a while, aren't I? Good thing is I'm getting plenty of star bits, so I'm racking up 1-ups. Probably going to make back the 400 star bits that it cost me to be here. No! Come on! I keep missing that same one! What is happening? There we go! Finally! Holy crap! Alright. This one's gonna be really hard to time. Oh my god. I did it too early, I think. Or too late. I don't even know. Let's play a 3D Mario game. That'll be so much fun. Come on! That one sucks, because if you're even slightly at an angle besides dead straight, you're going into the cannonballs. This is such a hard galaxy that they throw at you such early game. Really goes to show you, like, hey, the training wheels are off. There's a point where they stop firing. You don't need to go between the cannonballs. That one was entirely my stupid. Alright. So now here, you want to be very careful and slow with the pole stars, because guess what happens if you accidentally hit one of those spike balls? And no, I'm not going to demonstrate. That's what happens. That is what happens. Anyways, let's not accidentally do that again. Go. That way. Fire. Oh, this one needs to be really specific. Oh, this one's a fucking Hail Mary. Okay. We got it. We did it. Thankfully. Oh my god. Never have to deal with that one again. I spent almost 10 minutes on that. Honestly, not as long as I thought I was going to. And almost made back all the star bits I spent to be there. That was actually a good investment. Anyways, let's head back to the fountain, shall we? Now that we've finally dealt with that. I believe we have enough stars to have unlocked everything in this galaxy. Yes, we have. We're going to go to this one next. We have the Hurry Scurry Galaxy. Shrinking Satellite. So, this entire galaxy is one big planet made of these disappearing tiles. Okay, and then this mini starting planet, but you know what I meant. But if we do that, we can get that one up. There we go. Very big, dramatic loop around this planet that we don't need. But now, if we follow the music notes... There we go. The black hole turns into a star. Simple, short, sweet. Just fall right into it. Didn't get a whole lot of star bits, but that's fine. Anyways, click on this one. And we have the Battle Rock Galaxy. Battle Rock Barrage. If memory serves, this is also a pretty cool galaxy. Yeah, this one is really cool. In fact, there is something very special that we can do on this level, but we'll get there. First of all, we want to collect these blue chips to get full stars. Get all these star bits along the bottom. Pretty nice song here. Definitely a song that makes you feel like you're getting ready for battle. Anyways, we drill in that screw, and now we have this moving platform. We can go on top and below it, but we have these electrified balls along the sides that we have to make sure we're watching out for. So this is kind of our first example of an auto-scrolling level in this game. Kind of interesting how they were able to incorporate something like this into a 3D Mario game. But I like it. It's an interesting mechanic. I believe, I'm sure Sunshine in 64 had levels like this. I just can't really remember. I know in Mario 64 you had like Rainbow Ride where you had to wait for the magic carpet at some points, but can't think of, off the top of my head if there was anything like this in Sunshine. I think there was. But just want to follow this along. Okay. Okay, you want to watch all the cannonballs that are coming at you from all sides. That was me not paying attention. Jump down here for a second. There we go. Now this one's gonna crash, so we have to jump over here. You can see there's the power started right there, but we don't want to do that quite yet. We want to hop over here. And we can see these bullet bills that are going to come charging at us. Any minute now. There we go. Bring this one over here. Get some star bits. Oh boy. Oh god. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Come over here. We get this one. Perfect. There we go. Extra star bits. But now, I want to head over here and lure a bullet bill underneath. Sure, we get the one up. But come on. So I want to lure it underneath here. Come on. Let me show what I'm trying to show. Come down here. Follow me down here. There we go. And while we're on the underside, we want to jump over to this planet. Oh. Never mind. You can't... Okay, I'm trying to do something that I guess you can't do until a little bit later. I thought you were able to do it right away. Never mind. Alright. Well, in that case, head over this way. And unlock our power star. I guess I can't show what I was trying to show yet, but we'll get there eventually. Up to 1,000 star bits. That's really good. Okay, we're gonna head back to Battle Rock. Breaking into the Battle Rock. So now we have a new mechanic here. We have these bob-ombs. As soon as we lift them up, they're going to start ticking down, and we just got to throw them into place where we want them. That is not going to blow up anywhere near where I want it to. Nope. Didn't think so. Get a little bit closer. Throw it against that so we can blow up the star bits. And in fact, we're going to throw another one, just in case. There we go. Now, I want to do the same thing on the underside. Actually, let's just throw it at the launch star. There we go. Let's just continue on. I don't want to spend too much time collecting star bits, as I've said. Help. Wow, I say, hey, I don't want to collect that many star bits, only to find a hungry Luma. We need... how many for you? 30. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. We're 4 off. Alright. Is there any way to get rid of these? Well, there's gotta be, because the Luma's trapped in it, too. Okay, we got the bombs. So let's use this on the invincibility star. And I just realized that with these ball bombs, I know exactly what's coming up. So So, turn on our Invincible Star and get all these chain jumps. There we go. Alright. We're going to ignore the Luma in the cage and go straight for the Hungry Luma. Transform, and... New plant. Yep, I know exactly what this is. This is one of the most infamous stars in this game. This is the ammo depot, not a garbage dump. What do people think? They could just toss their trash here and it'll magically disappear? Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you could use them to blow up all this trash? Sure. Gee, thanks. So we have 30 seconds to dispose of all this trash. So, I'm gonna pick up this bomb. And the coin spots on the ground represent exactly where you want to throw the bombs. Now here's the kicker. The timer doesn't exactly account for the amount of time it takes for the bombs to explode. So, if you don't have all the bombs in place by a certain time, you're not winning this. As it's probably going to be demonstrated here. Nope, I barely got it. First try, wow. Who knew that bombs work so well as an industrial strength cleaner? Thanks, I owe you big. Oh, I know, take this. I just found it lying around. Maybe it'll help. That was a strange cough. Goddamn. Alright. But, there's another power star. Once again, this was a complete optional star off the beaten path where we were trying to go. And I will see you guys back when we are back onto the required path. Alright, so back on this planet, we're gonna grab a bomb. Head on over this way. And of course, throw it at the cage Luma. Whew, that was scary. My way of thanking you for the help, I'll make a shortcut for you. Transform! Yes, I'm aware. I know how to use launch stars by this point. Eesh. Oh boy. So, is there anything on the bottom here? We have a crate with a 1-up. Interesting. Yeah, we could go for that 1-up, but that's gonna require some tricky maneuvering. I'd rather not risk it. We're just gonna head over to this launch star and off we go. And as the title of the level suggests, we are gonna break in after we get these star bits. There we go. Oh, no. Come on. There we go. Bam. Even more star bits. That's just wait. I'm all set. Down we go. Got a Luma in the center there. What we need to do... take a ball bomb, throw it at this. That opens this up. Now we have a cannon, a brand new mechanic. So we're going to aim at the Luma and... bam! And Hell yeah. I love the explosion behind Mario there. It's so cool. Sure enough, we got more bombs here. We're going to take another one. It looks like we have another cannon. We're going to go. Second. Bam. Right into the star. Pretty fun level. Alright, up next we have Top Maniac and the Top Man Tribe. Alright. Head over this way. We have this little mole right here. Just want to be careful of him. In fact, with this mole, I'm pretty sure you want to... Oh, we don't have any star bits. There we go. Now we have star bits. Alright, so... I'll wait for him to peek. Shoot a star bit at him. There we go. That's how you defeat them. Head up this way. Avoid this thing. Down here. Alright, this is gonna move, so you just want to be careful with the spike balls. Head on over. What's down here? Nothing. Cool. And here's the planet you saw in the intro. We have this little top guy here. You're not really going to be able to do anything with him, so don't even try. But there we go. What does this Luma have to say? Power lines are keeping my friend locked inside. Hit them with something to cut off the power. Okay, what we actually can do is, as he's spinning at us, we can spin him back. We spin him into the power lines. There we go. Sweet freedom. I'll show you a shortcut as your reward. And transform. They always say a shortcut, but like, there is no other route that you ever have other than using the launch stars. Pretty fun. But now we have this pipe. Oh, okay. Now we have this arrow that's going to willingly change gravity for us. I don't need the box. Let's just... There we go. Okay, we got some lava down there, so you just want to be careful of that. This is going to spin around. Star bits, very nice, very nice. Follow this across. Wait for that. We got a 1-up up there. Try and get it. There we go. Got this arrow. And now we have to tread back through on the other path. Alright, so for this one, obviously we're not going to be able to run it across as fast enough, so we want to stay in these lower sections to make sure we don't actually accidentally flip back to the other gravity. But now we can go up this way. Want to be careful, the red ones can crush you. Bounce off of this guy. Another pipe. Come on. Yep. So you got this guy in the middle. You just want to avoid the lasers. We saw one of these guys before. Use the sling. So, same thing before. You just want to knock these tops into the electricity. There we go. Oh. That forces our gravity this way. We can't do anything else. Look at all the explosions. Got these tops down here. Same thing. Don't really need to do that. Just felt like it. But come up here. Fair enough. Here's Top Maniac. Jump on top of him. He loses his spikes. And we just gotta hit him in. Oh, we actually have a new thing down there that I forgot to show off. Hopefully he's still there after the fight. There we go. This is a pretty easy fight. Honestly, the only way you're going to get damaged is if you get knocked into the electricity yourself. And it's not hard to avoid the walls. Like, if you just keep yourself up in the air, you'll be perfectly fine. This is not a hard fight whatsoever. There we go. Now, before I collect that power star, I do want to show off this over here. Luma Lee, Luma Bop, welcome to the Luma Shop. I can sell you something helpful for only 30 star bits. So, you can buy either a life shroom or a 1-up shroom, and since we've already beaten the boss, we might as well take the 1-up. So you'll pay 30 star bits. And he'll turn into the 1-up. Very nice. There will be a lot of bosses from this point out that'll have one of those very close to the arena, so you want to be looking out for those. But, grab our star. Now, if I'm correct, if we head back in... Okay, it's not here yet, but there's only one thing left to do here at the fountain. Next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we head off to Bowser's Star Reactor. See you guys then.